Hi and welcome back to Cheeky Crypto. My name is Nick.
And my name is Chris. And Nick, what do we got in store today?
Today, Chris, we're taking a look at Band Protocol. This is a project that you guys have been suggesting to us to take a look at. So we thought we would go ahead and do a little video here, just talking about Band, what it's all about, and what are the benefits of Band over something like Chainlink. So if you do find it useful and informative, do go ahead and smash that like button for Chris. He really appreciates it. And if you're new to the channel, do subscribe. By subscribing, you will be kept up to date with all the videos and live streams that we do here at Cheeky Crypto. Right, Chris, should we get straight into what Band is and why this project seems to be getting so much attention as of late?
Yeah, let's do it, Nick. Let's get straight into it.
Fantastic. So Band Protocol, what is Band Protocol? So Band Protocol is a crypto platform of decentralized cross-chain oracles. Okay, so anyone who's familiar with Chainlink, oracles basically are that kind of go-to way of bringing real-world data into the blockchain, right? And Chainlink is built on the Ethereum network and is heavily integrated with many different projects. Band Protocol is the same. It gets Oracle, so it basically brings in real-world data from the real world into blockchains. But the difference between Band and Chainlink is Band is actually built on the Cosmos network. Okay, so in other words, it's an alternative to Chainlink. So in fact, it was born as a Chainlink competitor with several differences that make it, to all intents and purposes, a challenger. So it's a Chainlink challenger. The main differences is that Band Protocol v2 uses its own blockchain, Band Chain, based on Tendermint, which is a BFT consensus algorithm, decentralized, DPoS, right? And operates on the Cosmos ecosystem, as I said before, right? So they've got a slightly modified version of BFT, and it's a proof of stake consensus, and it's on the Cosmos ecosystem, but runs its own chain. Okay, unlike Chainlink, where it's on the Ethereum network. Okay, so Chainlink, on the other hand, obviously is not a blockchain. So all its nodes work only as Oracle focused exclusively on data delivery. But Chainlink, that being said, is still fantastic, right? So, and you're invested in Chainlink, Chris.
I am, yeah.
So, it is a fantastic project. And this Band Protocol is just a challenger. It's a different way of approaching the same problem. So Band Protocol is a platform that aggregates and links real-world data and APIs to smart contracts, thus acting as an oracle for that data, right? So it is a cross-chain because it can be used on different blockchains, so it's very interoperable, and it wants to focus on particular offering services for the decentralized finance. So it really wants to focus in on the DeFi. So many DeFi apps need token price feeds, for example, and Band Protocol wants to provide robust and tamper-proof feeds. And so the flexible design of the oracles of Band Protocol allows developers to use any real-world data, including sports events, weather conditions, random numbers, and more. In fact, developers can create custom oracles using WebAssembly, so absolutely fantastic. Band and Band Protocol's token, right? So what is Band? So Band is the native token on their blockchains. Band made its debut in the crypto markets in September 2019 as a price of 60 cents. At that time, only the first version of Band Protocol based on Ethereum, which still existed, and until April 2020, the Band price remained fairly consistent. With the release of version 2 of the protocol, and especially the new Band chain, the price started to rise in July. It had already exceeded $4.5, while in August it was close to $15. So, absolutely massive movements for Band. So on September 2nd, it briefly went to $15, as we just said there, and it retraced quite heavily to $9 and then $6.50. And currently I think we're operating at $5.13 here. Obviously, the whole kind of crypto space currently has fluctuated massively. So let's take a look, right? So where are we here? Yeah, so since the launch of BandChain, the mainnet was announced, the price of Band has gone up 2,400%, right? Although it has obviously retraced. So it must be said that, however, the price of Link also was exactly the same, right? I think it's very similar patterns across all of the crypto space currently. So let's have a look at their website. Okay, so 𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗔𝗥𝗘 here. It's a secure, scalable, blockchain, agnostic, decentralized oracle, right? So basically, it's interoperable, and it runs off the Cosmos ecosystem, which is fantastic. So obviously, you can see nodes. You can explore a bit of that on GitHub if you wanted to. The BandChain Explorer, IBC bridges, Oracle scripts, and tech specs, etc. Right? But some of the things to just point out here. Why do blockchains need data oracles? So blockchains are great at immutable storage, and basically, having data on a blockchain that just cannot be tampered with, right? The problem comes when you try to bring in real-world data that you have to trust that source. So oracles are required in such a way to bring in real-world data in a trustless way. So basically, you can bring that in and guarantee that the data isn't going to corrupt your blockchain data. Okay, so mixing the two things, historically, it's been a problem until things like Chainlink appeared and now Band as well. So very important that you're able to do that, because you'll be able to add real-world data into smart contracts for your DeFi purposes. So feed trusted price data to DeFi with Band oracles is an example of this. So decentralized finance applications need price feeds on token swaps and loan collateralization process with Band protocol. Built-in price oracle, developers can build DeFi with an absolute peace of mind that the price feeds they're using are robust and tamper-proof. So absolutely, you can see the value in it. So you can bring more use cases to blockchains beyond DeFi using the Band protocol here. Basically, you can oracle anything, real-world events, sports, weather, random numbers, and so much more. So it's absolutely vital if we want to kind of level up blockchain technology that we utilize oracles. And Band use Band oracles across multiple chains, and this is one of the biggest things that has got Band protocol's attention out there, right? So basically, it can be used on Ethereum, it can be used on Cosmos, it can be used on Polkadot, it could be used on a whole host of different chains. It is not just reliant on one particular chain. It's completely interoperable, which is absolutely fantastic. So imagine that this is just going to grow and grow over the years as more and more blockchains start to dive into oracles. Now, obviously, Chainlink has so many partnerships already, and I can see that some of these other platforms and other newer blockchains that's not Ethereum will start to potentially integrate with something like Band, potentially rather than Ethereum. But it's really interesting. So you can reference price feeds, as I spoke about. You can get smart contracts with APIs and all that kind of stuff, and it's built for developers, right? So BandChain allows blockchain developers to easily create price feeds, event reports, and other data oracles using decentralized applications or dApps, and smart contracts and more. So we can get into all of that. So I do recommend you guys to go check it out, bandprotocol.com, to learn a bit more about those things. And decentralized networks and validator nodes. So these guys here are running validator nodes, and you can stake your Band to these pools, if you will, and earn rewards from them. So absolutely fantastic. And the other thing to bear in mind here, guys, when it comes to Band is obviously you want to protect yourself against that inflation. So the actual Band protocol team here are targeting a minimum of 66% staked, total supply staked, right? So I think back in August, when we saw this price rising, I think it was 80% of it was staked at the time, right? So you want to see, you want to be able to protect yourself in that longer term, then this is where you would go about doing it. And obviously, if you wanted to become a validator, you could request to do that as well. So let's take a look at the company here and what's going on, right? So Band Protocol ensures interoperability between smart contracts and the rest of the world, right? And it's backed by some pretty big investors here. You've got Binance, for example, and a whole host of others, which are actually fantastic to see. Their mission is to basically, have dApps run across chain and provide the Oracle data with all of these kind of pieces of the puzzle is how they kind of look at it. So connecting blockchains and smart contracts to trusted real-world data and services. So smart contracts rely on external price feeds, events, and values provided via traditional web APIs to resolve its logics and enable secure token transfers. Band provides a secure blockchain agnostic decentralized Oracle framework for Web 3.0 applications. So it connects smart contracts and trusted off-chain data and ensures the integrities through token economic incentives, effectively creating a trusted information bridge between Web 2.0 and the Web 3.0 of the future. So this is absolutely huge if you know much about 3.0. So obviously they've got a bit of media there as well, and the team is something else that we always touch on, Chris, isn't it? And they're absolutely fantastic as well. The CEO here, he's got a master's from Stanford. We have the CTO who went to MIT. Even the CPO, all these are co-founders, right? So he's creator of crypto games with over 800,000 plus users. He's been in this space since 2013. He's worked for TripAdvisor and amongst others as well. Absolutely fantastic team. And again, you can go straight into their LinkedIn profiles from here as well, can't you, Chris?
Yeah, the one thing that the team's one of the things that I always look at, and I think it's a real important fundamental part of a project, right? And what I really like about Band is they're all technical.
That's exactly it, isn't it?
It's amazing to see that. It's the sort of thing that you want to see in a project like this. So that stands out as being a real positive for me. And just going back, Nick, to like the staking side of things, it's all, I guess really good for price discovery. And I'm not surprised that we've seen it go as high as it has in the past. And I kind of expect that it will at some point get back to those levels and surpass them at some point. The fundamentals look really good.
Yeah, they really, really do. And obviously, currently the price is down here at $5. And that is mainly just driven because, well, recently, the recent events, I guess, with the crypto space, the SEC and everything that they're doing there, it's definitely hurting the entire space and not just one or two blockchains and projects. But the all-time highs are quite nice to see. Obviously, everyone kind of had a bit of a rally up, didn't they, in August? So that was kind of expected. The retracement all the way back downward to 100%, so is a bit disappointing to see. But nonetheless, I think the future for Band is still incredibly bright. And yeah, Chris, I guess we can now kind of talk about our thoughts on this. Is this something that we would invest in, and so forth? What's your thoughts?
So I like it. I wouldn't invest in it at the moment myself personally, just because I'm focused on other projects and just making sure that I'm positioned really well in those. However, with that said, I think this is one that I will come back to once I've positioned myself nicely where I want to be in some of the other projects, because I'm invested in 23 or 24 projects, Nick. So this would definitely be one of the first, if not the first, that I come back to take a look at. Price wise, with everything that's currently going on, I think there should be some good deals, and potentially I would class it as undervalued, depending on sort of which way it swings. So that's kind of my position on it. I like it, but I also like API3, and that one is massively undervalued in comparison. So it'd be a toss-up between this project and API3.
Yeah, I have to say I totally agree with you on that one. I think there's definitely three very clear, maybe four, clear kind of winners within this Oracle space. API3 is definitely something to be paying attention to. as is Band and Chainlink. So, I think, having a position in each of those, you're not going to, I think I might actually, end up with a position in each of those over time. Not right now. As you say, we're invested in so many other projects. I want to kind of see how Chainlink plays out during 2021, I feel, and see, how, Band protocol grows over time. So with that being said, though, we think the project's fantastic, and we'll be keeping a close eye on it. And yeah, I think it's got a very bright future ahead of it.
Yeah, and it'd be interesting to see what your thoughts are. Let us know in the comments below. Yeah, because we're always interested to see what you guys think. We want to educate ourselves as much as educating wider audience.
Absolutely. So guys, if you found this useful, then go ahead and smash that like button for Chris. He really appreciates it, as do I. And if you're new to the channel, do go ahead and subscribe. By subscribing, you will be kept up to date with all the videos and live streams that we do here at Cheeky Crypto. And with that being said, we hope you have a fantastic day, and we'll catch you all in the next one.
Yeah, take care, everyone.